step into a new day, determined, committed, willing to take on whatever's asked of you. That new day is yours to own, yours to shape, and yours to be proud of. Ram, J.D. Power's #1 brand in your vehicle quality.
At USAA, we've been called too exclusive because we were created for officers. But as we've evolved with the military, we've grown to serve all who've honorably served, no matter their rank or when they were in. A Marine just out of boot camp, or a petty officer from 73, and even his kids and their kids. USAA is made for all who honorably served and their eligible family members. Are we still exclusive? Absolutely. And that's exactly why you should join.
Getting the incredible iPhone 13 without T-Mobile makes as much sense as playing hide and seek.
Ready or not, here I come!
In the desert.
Really, guys?
T-Mobile has more 5G bars in more places. And now, when you switch, you can get iPhone 13 on us and 1 year of Apple TV Plus for free.
You're not going to fit in that hole.
Don't look any further. Unlock the full power of iPhone 13 on us at T-Mobile.
NASCAR on Fox is sponsored by Credit One Bank, the official credit card of NASCAR. Circuit of the Americas, Austin, Texas. Second trip here for NASCAR. First trip with this brand new car. And first time we've raced here in the drive. Ross Chastain is your leader. A.J. Allmendinger came in second, went out fifth. Let's show you why.
He gets in the box nice and straight. Everything routine on the right-hand side, smooth. Tire changers got done at the same time. Good exchange to the left side.
I don't think it's stopped, though. Watch this. When he leaves, he has to double clutch a little bit to get around the car in front of him and Ryan Blaney. Ryan's kind of stuck out a little bit with his right rear, and I think the numbers right here say it all.
1.4 seconds slower down the length of pit road. Pit crews were pretty much the same. Chase Elliott pitted from fourth place, came out 11th, and it got pretty loud on the radio for number 9 after that. Larry, Austin Cindric did not take tires. How about that?
Well, remember, he was on pit road as well as Ricky Stenhouse Jr. and Joe Logano at the last caution, so he only had 4 laps on his tires.
Good point.
Another thing, car I see up there now, don't look now, but I'm telling you, the 48 car, he was fast in that first stage, laying some really fast lap times down, and when the race kind of flip-flopped, if you will, through the stages of everybody taking tires and staying out, I think he's one to keep an eye on here at the end.
Third car inside is Allmendinger next to Kyle Busch. Second row, Reddick and Bowman. Front row, Chastain and Briscoe. It'll be 25 to go, and we're back to green.
Whoa. Chastain moved Briscoe way outside.
And Briscoe and Reddick are together again to trade some paint.
Yeah, they've been locked together for a lot of laps now. Just can't seem to get away from each other, it seems like, in this race.
Denny Hamlin, Chase Elliott trying to fight back, and for the lead, here comes Briscoe.
Your corner, still there.
And you're going to ask, he was definitely all 4 tires underneath that red and white curbing, but it's only in 4, 5, and 6. Does that rule apply? That's fair game. Coming off of 9, set yourself up.
Great corner for Briscoe, but the one had more momentum from that outside line, and around goes Logano again. We stay green. Chastain under braking.
Where he's been so strong all day long. Grant Briscoe. Pretty wide right there. This part of the track going through the stadium section, Tony, is so tight. Everybody runs a little bit different, trying to set yourself up for that next corner.
You see how tight they stayed to the left there. You're trying to protect that spot. Ross does a great job of getting cut to the left. Chase isn't willing to give it up yet, though.
What a battle.
Love watching young guys go after it because they are getting 100% every corner of every lap.
Chase is back established on the inside.
Even at the line. It's all about setting yourself up for that next apex. Do I give it up here to cross back over and be good for the next corner? Which is the corner that
There it is, another crossover. Chastain looking to the inside. Briscoe did a good job blocking that run.
For just a good job of not overdriving the exit. From the center of the exit, he was able to keep it down, keep it in the groove where he wanted to be, and that's where where Ross was aiming for anyway.
Uh-oh, caution is out. Now that is near the stadium section.
Bubba Wallace.
And there is Bubba Wallace. Out by the gravel.
It's going to be a vacation for his crew chief and whoever else.
Lap 45, 24 to go.
I think they were trying to get it back, obviously just nursing it back around. If there's the lug nut falls off, and here comes the wheel. Pretty self-explanatory. And why is the penalty so steep? Because of that right there. You see that wheel flying off. That wheel cannot. That's very dangerous to be rolling. A lot of weight, a lot of mass. Do not want that in a grandstand or anything else.
Let me also update. Brad Keselowski penalized under the prior caution for pitting outside the box. Now, when that wheel was attached, I'm sure the gun felt that the nut was tight, but the wheel was probably not flush with the hub, worked its way loose. Off came the nut and the wheel followed.
Well, these teams have been struggling with it all year long. I mean, it's about one every weekend we see. Everybody keeps getting better at it, but it's just a new format, new style. There's the lug nut gun that puts the single lug nut on. You saw all the holes on the back side of that wheel. You know, just so many different things that go in. A lot of layers to that conversation of how that wheel can fall off with just one single lug nut.
Eric Jones gets the free pass, the only car one lap down. Regan?
Well, Mike, somebody that really likes this caution right now is the 16 car of A.J. Allmendinger. That race car has been fine for him, but unfortunately the air conditioner quit working in there. He dropped his water bottle, can't get his hands on that. His calves are now cramping as well, so keep an eye on that. A.J. is going to have to dig deep if he's going to win this race. Jamie?
And on that last stop, Chase Elliott had the best track position he had all day, but when he came into pit, we talked about he cheated it to the right a little bit, but the jackman on the right side didn't get the car jacked high enough to hang that tire on the right rear. He lost a handful of spots, now back in 9th.
He went from 4th to 11th on that stop. He's regained 2 since then, as Jamie pointed out.
And going back to that lug nut, I mean, it's new technology to the sport of NASCAR, but it's not new technology. They use it in IndyCar racing, a lot in sports car racing. When the teams get more time with this and get used to the guns and get used to the nuts, making sure that when they pull it off, they have to pull that off straight so the nut doesn't come out of the gun crooked. We've seen those come off during pit stops, but the holes that you saw, and you see the pins, the holes in the back side of the wheel, go and index over those pins before they put the nut back on.
Yeah. All right, owner. We talked about vice presidents. We talked about vice chairmans. We talked about owners. You said you're an owner.
Yeah.
Well, your driver's leading the race. Talk to him. Be an owner.
Listen,
Clock in, owner.
I don't know that I want to talk to him today, but I don't want